I'm Nick Perot. Coming up on 6 News at 11, it's moving day for a local complex. But those moving in say their apartments were far from clean when they got there. What were the details coming up?
Plus, they didn't pay their property taxes, so now you have the chance to bid on homes and properties at a big discount.
And we'll have the latest on the wildfire that continues to burn out of control in the western U.S. 6 News at 11 starts now.
Now, from your local news leader, this is 6 News.
A mess on move-in day at a popular local apartment complex. That's our top story at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Adeline.
And I'm Sherry Jones.
Now imagine paying your rent a month in advance. It's moving day. You show up, you get your keys, and you walk into a mess.
Well, that's what happened today at a local apartment complex. And our Nick Perot spoke to those moving in and management who unfortunately say it's the result of bad timing with a massive remodeling project. And a warning for you tonight. Some of the language in this piece is a little rough.
$1,600 a month for an apartment. You come in and this is what it should look like.
Both parents and students couldn't imagine this is what they walked into when they opened the door to their apartment at the Village in Chandler Crossings.
The floors were dirty, the bathrooms, it's like poop on the seats, like old like razors, hairballs.
And freshman River Jensen isn't the only one with concerns about poor conditions both outside and inside.
A minority might say that, but not the majority. And the reason I say that,
Jerry Sawyer represents the company that owns Chandler Crossings and says today was the last day of a $9 million, 250-bedroom remodeling process that just so happened to fall on move-in day.
we're putting in new flooring, new stainless steel appliances, new granite countertops. Yeah, you'll get dust, but we bring in our cleaning crew and clean up right behind it.
Clearly, it wasn't just dust collecting in Jensen's apartment.
That's obviously not our construction people or our vendors coming in. That is, it may have been left there by a previous resident. I don't know the circumstances.
Why wasn't it cleaned?
Well, the point that I'm trying to get at is we do go into every unit. We do clean every unit. I can't say what happens afterwards.
And Jerry Sawyer says for those who've been inconvenienced, they've been given the option of hotel rooms for the night in some cases, gift cards, and the assurance that their rooms will be clean to make sure they have a top-notch experience here at Chandler Crossings from here on out. He even gave us a tour of what the finished product will look like, but Jensen says sadly the damage has already been done.
It's a nice place once it's cleaned. It's just like how it just sucks that we had to see it so disgusting because that's the image we have now of it.
For now, her and her roommates are left lighting candles to clear the air and try to forget this ever happened. In East Lansing, Nick Perot, 6 News.
Thank you, Nick. Now, Sawyer did tell 6 News that he planned on facing a few more concerns after we spoke with him. He also told 6 News if you do have a dirty apartment, you can expect it to be cleaned by tomorrow.
Well, they didn't pay their property taxes, so now you'll have a chance to bid on close to 100 homes and properties at a mega discount.
Nick Perot explains how an auction event scheduled for tomorrow will help clean up Ingham County.
I've been a landlord for the last 6 years or so.
For the last 2 years, Joe Vitale's been buying properties like this one for next to nothing, fixing them up and renting them out.
When I look for properties, I want to be sure that I've got enough bedrooms to accommodate a family, accommodate a couple of graduate students that may be attending the university or Cooley Law.
Saturday, he'll be among other investors and potential buyers hoping for the winning bid on the select 53 properties up for auction, from vacant land to houses.
One of the hard things to do as county treasurer is I foreclose on people's property. So this is the way that we dispose of most of those properties is through the auction process.
And the best part is anyone can participate. Just bring $1,000 cash to make your bid. But the county treasurer says know what you're doing.
I'm after a good outcome, not top dollar. We want a good result for the neighborhood to be positively impacted where the homes are.
Vitale says he puts about $25,000 into rehabbing a home.
So that could be a new roof, it could be a new furnace, generally all new appliances, all new flooring, wall coverings, oftentimes new windows.
To not just turn a profit, but to provide a new start to someone who might not know where to look. In Lansing, Nick Perot, 6 News.
Registration begins at 8:30. The auction starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and organizers say you should try to get to the Lansing Center early.